actually, we've got some sad news to report. I mean, by the time this airs, it'll probably be confirmed. But as of now, there is a search going on for Glee star Naya Rivera.
Now I'm not familiar with this because obviously Glee is something I've never watched in my life. So who is Naya Rivera? Like I literally had to Google that earlier.
Okay. You probably won't know her from Glee. I know Glee is not a show you would watch. I just know it. Yeah. But there is, and actually I've never seen it either. I'll tell you where you may have probably heard about her from. She used to date Big Sean at one point.
Yeah.
She used to date Big Sean.
Oh, she's the one that he wrote about.
Yeah, and apparently
you're a crazy type or whatever.
She has a history of abuse because she actually went on and married another man who's the father of her child, and they got I'm not sure if they were married or just a boyfriend and girlfriend, but anywho, they ended up getting separated because she got charged with domestic violence.
Okay.
And then Big Sean had kind of put out like a little meme. I told y'all, like it was a little internet something going on, but basically everybody was riding Sean and he was quiet at the time. But then when this happened with her new dude, it was like, see, y'all thought I was being misogynistic or toxic, but look, and that's the, I guess, where people who don't know her from Glee.
That's how I know. And when you say that, I know who you mean. But
you know exactly
not like
what I'm talking about.
Comes into my mind or anything like that. But I've heard of her in that way. That's right. The context I've heard of her.
I believe that's probably where most of the hip hop community is familiar with her. You know, her time with Big Sean.
Now, any of y'all dudes that know her from Glee, y'all got some motherfucking explaining to do. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's all I'm saying. Fuck are you watching Glee for?
Well, they had Nene Leakes on there.
I don't give a fuck who was on there. Okay?
I've never seen
you watching Glee for, my guy.
It's like a High School Musical show or something. It's
fuck
not.
You watching Glee for, my dudes?
Hey, maybe somebody wants to be a thespian or something. I don't know.
Real men don't watch Glee. Hashtag real men don't watch Glee. But anyway, go ahead. The sister was out on the boat.
She vanished from Lake Piru in Ventura County on Wednesday evening.
Oh, Lake Piru.
Piru. I'm pronouncing it Piru.
That's some blood shit. That's a blood lake.
The Ventura County Sheriff's Office said search efforts would resume the following day, and they're calling it a possible drowning. So what happens is she went out on a lake Wednesday afternoon, rented a pontoon boat with her 4-year-old son. They both were seen going out on the lake together, but hours later when the boat was due back, the staff got concerned, and when they went out to search for her, they found the child drifting on the boat alone. Apparently, he had been drifting for about 3 hours. Authorities were notified. They began searching from air with a dive team. And like I said, I'm pretty sure by the time this airs, it will be confirmed if they haven't found her body by now. But it pretty quickly went from a search and rescue to
a recovery. That's so sad. Yep. Her son is like 4 years old, right? They found him on the boat.
Really sad. He was found on the boat with a life vest. The adult vest was found on the boat with no sign of her, and he told the officers that mommy went in the water and didn't come back.
So wait, do you think that this was a suicide? Do you think she purposely went in the water, or mommy tragically fell into the water?
Well, now I'm not too familiar with her as her personal life. I am hearing that there is a history of depression there. we also know that, you know, there is a history of domestic violence of her being outwardly aggressive towards the men in her life. So, you know, they're not mutually exclusive, but there is, you know, that this was a troubled woman, and you know, I hope she didn't do that with her kid watching. Like, if that was, you know, I'm hoping this was a tragic accident and not something thought out in the, you know, in the company of her son.
To be honest, you know, when I'm hearing about it, my initial thought, without knowing anything about her, was like, oh wow, you know, maybe she slipped or something. Like, I didn't go straight to like suicide. You know what I mean?
And so I don't,
you say that, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, hang on. Did mommy go into the drink on her own? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure people are probably, you know, asking about what was her mental state prior to, but you know, according to all sources, you know, she loved her son very much. She was a great mother, and this is not something that she would do purposely to, you know, to damage that child like that. So prayers are with her and the family. You know, as of this moment, she's still technically missing. Unfortunately, like we said, by the time this airs, the worst will probably be confirmed. So yeah, just keep her in your prayers. I you know, just in doing a little research about it, I'm hearing there is actually a Glee curse. There are several cast members that have experienced tragedies. There's been suicides, there's been overdoses. You know, there's just been a series of unfortunate events that have happened with various cast members of this show. So they're calling it the Glee curse.